Never assume what languages a person can or cannot speak. So this is an old story for me. Happened back in '08, when I was a young, intrepid, stock person at a big box all-purpose store, including a grocery section. I had a working knowledge of where pretty much everything was in the store because I was all over the place, but the grocery department had its own stock team specifically, so I wasn't as knowledgeable there. Now, two things to note here: I am of Lebanese descent, and I was working in South Florida at the time. For those that don't know, South Florida has a significant Cuban population, but not so much Middle Eastern folks. I got confused for Cuban all the time because I had the darker skin tone, similar to a lot of Cuban folks. I also speak fluent English, Arabic, and French, but I was born and raised in the Midwest, so my accent gives no indication that I might be of Middle Eastern heritage. On this fine afternoon, I was wheeling back an empty tub back to the stockroom after having emptied out one department over. Walking through the main aisle next to grocery, I hear an "excuse me." Not rude, but definitely not polite either. I turn to find the Arab equivalent of a Karen. Let's call her Khadija, pronounced Khadija. Khadija is a 30-something looking woman, wearing yoga pants and a skin-tight shirt, and a really fancy hijab and jewelry, because that makes sense, standing with her husband. I grew up in a predominantly Lebanese community in Essie, Michigan, so I definitely know the type. The conversation goes as follows. Me, how can I help you, miss? Khadija, I'm looking for specific item, but I can't find it. Me, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not as familiar with the grocery section, so I'm not sure where that is. Let me grab one of my colleagues for you. One moment. I could see one of the other customer service guys in the grocery section, so I radioed him to come over and help her out. Me, he'll be with you shortly, Mississippi. Khadija, tersely, thank you, but I'm in a hurry. I thought you worked here and knew your store. Me, I'm sorry miss, I don't really work in this section. Colleague is coming right down the aisle now. Khadija, to her husband, in Arabic they always get these stupid kids to work in these places, but they don't know how to do their job. This fatso doesn't know his head from his ass. The husband gave Khadija a look, probably because he saw my expression turn from my customer service smile to a frown. I had an internal debate about what to do next, when her husband spoke. Husband, in Arabic, stop talking. I think he understood what you said. Khadija, in Arabic, of course, he didn't. He's an idiot. He doesn't know their hands from his feet. It's an Arabic idiom. Doesn't translate the best. Me, in Arabic. Actually, I understood every word you said. I don't appreciate being called fat and stupid. An older lady like you should know better than to insult people trying to help you. Worse, you wear your hijab like a hypocrite, pretending to be devout, yet you abuse your perceived social lessers? You should have some respect for yourself. Khadija looked like she had been hit by a damn truck. Her olive skin turned ghost white, and she sputtered at me. Khadija, you speak Arabic? Me, in Arabic, obviously I do. Maybe next time, you'll think before you insult people who help you when you think they can't understand. Khadija grabbed her husband's arm and dragged him out of the store, completely mortified. I could hear her husband yelling at her in Arabic that he warned her not to be a bitch all the time, especially when she doesn't know who understands her. I wasn't personally that offended, but I won't deny it was satisfying to scare some sense into her. They were going to charge £400? Sorry for formatting on mobile. So me will be me, customer will be CUSD. I work in retail, in a UK electronics retailer, and this sale takes place today and yesterday. So a customer comes up to me looking for a new laptop. I show him around a few of the laptops, and he states he needs something portable but powerful. Of course, these two things usually mean a 13-inch laptop with an i5 or i7. Me, so what do you need it for? CUSD, well, the laptop has to be powerful, but I need it to be lightweight, as I'm an international student. Me, right, okay, well, here's a few laptops we have that fit this description. Note about these laptops, they're usually around 600, 1000 depending on brand and specifications. Now I notice the customer is carrying a laptop in a carrier bag and ask him about that one. Just being a bit nosy but also making conversation as I show him around the laptops. Me, so what's wrong with that laptop? CUSD, oh, the battery has blown up and doesn't power on anymore. Me, right, okay, can I have a look? So he takes it out of the bag and I notice it's a MacBook Air. Being the store's Apple person, I ask if I can have a look. Now I notice that it has another computer shop sticker on the top of it, so I ask about that. Me, I see you've taken it to the other computer store, part of an Apple-style chain with a shop literally down the road that people mistake for an actual Apple store. Down the road. What did they say is wrong with it? CUSD. They didn't open it up, but they said it would be $400 for the problem. I told them I thought it was me. Internally, they've quoted this and haven't even had a look at it. No surprises there, so I took the Mac from the customer and walked him down to the Apple counter of our small store. I plug it into our Mac charger and notice it's lighting up green but not switching to amber, which it would do. So just out of habit I perform an SMC reset, basically a hard reset to tell the Mac to get it together, on the MacBook, and it turns on. CUST, oh my gosh. You've got it working, me? Yeah, I just want to run some diagnostics to make sure this isn't a fluke. I got the customer to change the language from his native to English and got to diagnostics. The tests came back fine and the battery reported fine. Me, it's in good working order with no problems, it just needed this reset and now it's fine. However, your charger is toast, so you'll need a new one of those. CUSD. That's amazing, thank you so much. My dissertation was on there and I would have to start it again. Now I've just completed my dissertation, so completely understand the situation and the stresses of university life. CUSD, how much will it be for the fix? Me, nothing. It was a fast 2-minute fix, no need to worry. To this the customer becomes all thankful and happy and tells me he wants to pay for dinner, and I insist it's okay and just part of my job. So he's on his way with his Mac in working order and a warning not to use the charger and use an extra form of storage to back up his work. Today he came back in to purchase the new charger and was looking specifically for me in the store. He had gone out and bought me a cake and macarons from a high-end cake shop. At first I said I couldn't accept, was thinking of work and the cake obviously costing a lot of money, but after much insistence I did accept and the customer left happy, and I left work later in the evening with a cake in town and a smile on my face. Not all customers are difficult, and it left me with so much joy at the end of the work day.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe and like.